I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. PSA, if you hear panting in this corner of the video, it's my little doggy buddy that I'm in charge of for the next couple weeks. She was desperate to be part of the filming process. Let's be honest, you already know what the video is about. This is the Autumn Essentials launch for the Joy Club. And if you don't know what the Joy Club is, it is my pride and joy. I am a serial romanticist in the sense that I romanticize every single part of my life, especially the mundane moments, but most especially, I love celebrating the magic of every season. And I wanted to create a place where my online community could celebrate that with me. And thus, the Joy Club came to be. This is my first ever autumn launch and I cannot wait to show you some of the designs. I have a few samples here, but if you want to see everything that's on offer, go to the website at thejoyclub.store and you'll see everything. We even added 2 new categories, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, clothing. I wanted lots of different style options because not everybody likes the same thing. So we have t-shirts, crew neck sweaters, hoodies, denim jackets, but let's start with t-shirts. For example, the one I'm wearing, I already showed you in a previous vlog when I went fall decor shopping on a budget. This is my Ain't No Rest for the Reader design and I absolutely love it. This design is for the readers who stay up way too late because they have to read just one more chapter. Next is a design that most people probably wouldn't think of when they think of fall, but I have an explanation. This is my fawning over fall design and it's so cute, look at that face! So sweet. Now the reason I felt this was a fall appropriate design was because I live out in the country and when the corn is tall, the creatures come to play. More specifically, a mama deer and her twin babies. They were so cute to watch in the backyard. They would play and frolic, sometimes when I was even out there. They must have not seen me as a threat because they got pretty close, but I just had to include them in the fall launch and I thought this was the perfect way to do it. Besides, who doesn't love a cute little fawn? Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like autumn is the time where all of the readers come together. This is the book community's favorite season, I feel like. Mostly because the vibes are cozy and immaculate. This is the time where everybody starts pulling out their most nostalgic favorite books and movies. Everyone's here for the cozy vibes, and so am I. Now, because of copyright reasons, I can't outright make designs that are based on anything. I can make movie or book adjacent designs. For my ACOTAR girlies, I created a Valaris adjacent design. This says, look up at the stars and wish, and it has a few mountains with 3 little stars poised on top. I'm not outright saying this is Valaris, but you can all make your assumptions. I wanted a design that looked really good on a black tee because I don't know about you, but I feel like black tees are my rocker chick shirt of choice. I love a good black tee that has a cool graphic on the front that I can wear with a leather jacket, and I feel like this is gonna be my go-to. Next, for all of my practical magic girlies, I have one that I think you all will like. I think this shirt color is called Sage, which I felt like looked amazing against the black cat. The script reads, his favorite shape will be a star. And I feel like you all know the part of the movie where that's from. And I just love the celestial look all over the cat. I just feel like it's very magical and appropriately so. So from all the research I did, hopefully I was right. If you use quotes that aren't big quotes, the ones that are obviously part of that book or movie, you can kind of get away with making designs about them. So I tried to pick ones that weren't too obvious, but the people who know will definitely know. The last t-shirt design I have to show you is probably one of my top 3 favorites. And that's saying something because I love all of these. They're like children, you can't have a favorite. I felt like if you're gonna celebrate autumn, you have to have a witch. But if you know me at all, you know that I don't do scary stuff, so it had to be a good witch. So I came up with this. Isn't she darling? I absolutely love her. The red hair, had to do red hair. I've always loved red hair, let's be honest. But now that I have a niece who has red hair, I just want to celebrate that color and showcase it as much as possible so that she has something to look at to say, hey, that looks like me, as often as possible. The writing on the bottom says, just like magic, and there's lots of little sparkles swirling around the broom, and I just think it's so cute. I love her little face. Her golden amber eyes are so beautiful. I'm obsessed. It's so cute. Speaking of designs based on books and movies, I have a crew neck sweater to show you. Before I tell you what it is, I'm gonna let you have a look. Leave your guesses in the comments what book you think this is from. Now, as a hint, this book is a series, and this quote does not appear in the movie, but it does appear in the book. Ready? It says, crisp and golden as an apple. Have you typed in your guesses? It is from Harry Potter. I forget what book it's from and what chapter, but I just felt like that quote was the epitome of autumn. So I paired it with a cute little apple basket and a bow on the side, and I just love it. I feel like this is quintessential fall right here. This is the kind of crew neck sweater I would wear on a picnic. I mean, there's a picnic basket on it. That felt perfect. Or to go apple picking. This would go so well with so many autumn appropriate events. Speaking of autumn appropriate events, I have a crew neck sweater I think a lot of you are going to like. This is my pumpkin for every occasion design, and I really, really love it. There is quite literally a pumpkin for every occasion. There's a pumpkin for coffee chats, for bonfire nights, for sunset pics, for Thanksgiving, for costume parties, book binges, the autumn equinox, bonfires, and pumpkin picking. Now this is a sample. There are a few things different on here than there will be when you buy it on the website, but that's why they're called samples. Firstly, I forgot to put the Joy Club down on the bottom, so that'll be there. And then I didn't realize this when I made it the first time, was that the black stem on this pumpkin just disappears into the black fabric. So I have since fixed that problem, but still, I'm gonna wear it because I really love it, and it's perfect because it literally goes with every occasion. Next is another crew neck sweater sample. This design I have had in the works for over a year. I've been sitting on this design just waiting for an opportunity to use it somewhere, and this was made before the Joy Club was a thing. But I made it in the hopes that someday I would have a place to sell it, and now I do. If you know me at all, you know that I love books and love tea. So I felt like it only made sense to put those together. So I made a book trope into a tea, and since not everybody likes the same tropes, I made 3 different ones for you all to enjoy. Right now I have the enemies to lovers trope, which is one of my favorites, and if you look close, there's a tea bag, there's a teacup, there's a tea tin to go with it, and a book, of course, underneath, because if you're not pairing your tea with what you're reading, what are you doing? I've been wearing this for a long time. I think I even featured it in a few vlogs last year, but I just didn't say anything because I didn't think it would ever come to anything. So if you want to deep dive and look back and find those, I sneak peeked it long before even I knew that's what I was doing. As for the other 2 tropes that are available, there's Grumpy Sunshine. Not my favorite trope, but I know a lot of you love that, so I included that. And lastly, Morally Gray, because I know a lot of you, myself included, love that trope. Now onto the 2 categories I've added this launch. In addition to stickers, which I'm very excited about, I also have a decor section. I'm hoping to grow that a little bit as time goes on, maybe for Christmas. I don't know about you, but I love decorating for the season, and if I can put my own designs on things that I can decorate with in my home, that's just perfection. So I have 2 little pennant designs that you guys can choose from and hang in your houses if you want, and the stickers, of course, you can add to your water bottles, to your laptops, to your Kindle covers, whatever you please. And the last category I added to the clothing is denim jackets. There are 2 designs to choose from. One is the Autumn Essentials design, which is available on a crew neck sweater and a t-shirt, but it just felt right, since it's the name of the collection, to have it on a denim jacket too. But the one I chose to send myself is the Joy Club logo. I really made this for me. I'm not expecting anybody else to buy this, but I thought it would be a fun thing to have available just in case any of you wanted to wear this out in the wild and immediately know when you run into each other that you are Joy Club members. And those are all the things I have to show you from the Autumn Essentials collection from the Joy Club. I hope you all had fun taking a peek at what's available. Like I said, on the website there's far more designs. I just chose my favorite designs to send myself, but there's many more for you to choose from. I'll have the website linked below so you can easily browse for yourself, and also remind you that I have a page at the top of the website that says affiliate. Basically, it's a fancy little way to give yourself 10% off when you purchase from the Joy Club and provide a 10% off code to your family, friends, or followers. I delayed launching the Autumn Essentials collection for so long. There was a little bit of fear, I think. I just kept telling myself these designs aren't good enough, no one's gonna love them. Imposter syndrome at its finest. But I really am proud of them, and I really do love them, and I think you will too. Comment down below which one was your favorite, and thank you so much for supporting all of my crazy endeavors. I am the kind of person that dreams big, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Hope you're okay coming along for the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye!